Hey, welcome back to Beer Geek Beer Reviews. And today, we're getting right into this. We're going ahead and we're reviewing the Samuel Adams Berliner Weisse. Now, this Berliner Weisse beer, it's 4.8%, 15 IBUs, not very bitter at all, but I will tell you this much. If you don't like sour beers, or if you're just getting into sour or tart beers, either check it out or don't, because it does. These beers do have a little bit of a tart quality to them, almost sour. Primarily a wheat beer. But with that said, let me go ahead and pour a little bit more into this glass real quick and show you the reason why you really don't pour these beers very fast or very hard. The wheat beers, with the proteins that are in the wheat, you're going to get this abundance of head, but you do get a nice golden quality off of that. Look at that. Look at that. And yes, I happen to be doing it in my cold snap glass because I do not have a Sam's Berliner Weisse glass, or I would be using it. I'm going to agitate this a bit. My beer loves me. It wants me to drink it, so I will. Just that semi hazy and brilliant white quality head, man. It's amazing. These beers right here are great for the summertime. Pissed that I didn't review it when I was supposed to, but anywho, man, you get clove, you get a little bit of banana, and you get a bunch of wheat. So let's go ahead and seasonal brew for it. Let's go ahead and drink, shall we? Prost. There it is. It's got that little bit of a kick to it. I don't say that it's a lemony kick. I think it happens to be from the yeast. If I'm not mistaken, I think they used a little bit of Grains of Paradise in this one as well. I can't remember. I wish they would put back on the back labels that would give you a little bit of tidbits about the beer. I mean, if they're really not going to do it on the website anymore, go ahead and put it on the back label. But I really like this beer because it's very, very light, very drinkable. It's got that little bit of a, like I said, a little bit of a tart slash lemony quality to it. But the wheat shines through. You're definitely getting the wheat. It's almost like your enriched bread flavor. I mean, you don't get no like brown bread crust or bread crust to it. It's just that, you know, the meaty part of the wheat bread. Overall, I do like these beers, don't get me wrong. They're not my favorite because of the fact that they're very low in alcohol, and I don't really like anything fruity. You dig? But it's not a bad beer. I've had some very, very good Berliner Weissens. There's just nothing about them that's just going to knock your socks off. If you're looking for a more traditional style of beer, check them out. Check this one out. It's a classic from Sam's. It just really is. I mean, this is it. They finally brought this back over so many years from it being, ousted, retired. But if you really want to check out some really good Berliner Weissens, you're going to have to check out Germany. Go to your German beer selection, check out them. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say Weihenstephaner should have one. I'm going to say I'm not totally sure about Hofbrau. I'm pretty sure that they would. Do correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just trying to run off the tip of my head real quick, and just with some of these beer companies that would possibly have these styles of beer. But with that said, again, it's not a bad beer. It's just one of those traditional styles of beers that, a lot of people don't do anymore, that are just, becoming popular once again. But with that said, man, I think it's a really good beer. I like the tartness to the beer. I like the wheat. Definitely love the wheat. Wheat beers are really good if they're done properly and if they're not over fruity. I just can't get a grip around the over fruitiness. But with that said, man, peace, pros, deuce, and as always, rate, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys again later. Join me again for another said beer. In said glass. See you guys again later, man. Peace.